Claiborne here, creator of the Client Dispute Manager software. And today I'm going to take you through some quick demos to give you a quick demonstration on how the software works. Now, who is this software for? This software is for any entrepreneur that's thinking about starting their own credit repair business, such as real estate agents, loan officers, credit consultants, divorce attorneys, bankruptcy attorneys, and anyone that want to earn an additional income and start their own credit repair business. That is who this software is for. And throughout this next 8 to 10 minutes, I'm going to take you through a demo of the software and why it's so important for you to start with a basic level software, because you're just starting out. I mean, you don't have any clients and you don't have a whole lot of experience in the credit repair industry. And if that is you, and that sounds like you, then this software is for you. Okay? Okay, so now that we got the intro over, the first feature that we're going to talk about is unlimited users. And in the unlimited user section, the new user section, you can input as many users as you choose. If you have 1,000 clients, you can put 1,000 clients into the software. All right? So let's sit back and let's take a look at the video. Okay, welcome back to another quick training video, and today we're going to talk about how to add a new user to the software. So the first thing you want to do is go over here where it says new user. Let's click that there. And as you can see, I already have 15 users added into the software. Now, adding a new user is very self-explanatory. You just put all their personal information there: date of birth, social security number, address, zip code, previous address if you need to add the previous address, the status of the user, which is active or pending. Active is a user who signed up. Pending is a user who is pending, who did not sign up, but they are thinking to sign up. Okay? Then what you can do is from there, you enter their cell phone number, the email address, and their home phone number. And then you just hit save. And as you can see here, I have all the information already here. This is 15 clients. You can search for the clients' names here also. Okay? Now let me explain to you what these are here. Now right here, when you hit all, you will see all your active clients. As you can see, you will see all the clients, active, pending clients, inactive clients, and canceled clients at the same time when you hit here. But if you hit active, you will only see all of your active clients, as you can see here, right? If you hit pending, you will only see all of your pending clients. If you hit inactive, that means a client called you up and told you that they want to put the credit repair service on hold, so you place them into an inactive mode. You will see all your inactive clients. If you hit cancel, you will see all of the clients that canceled their service. Okay, so if you go to all again, you'll see all of them. Active, you'll see the ones that's currently active that you're working on. Pending, you'll see the one that's pending. Inactive, you see the ones that you placed inactive. And cancel, you'll see the ones that's canceled. So let me show you how this works. So say, for example, these are all your active clients. You have a client who said to you that they can't afford the service right now, but they want to come back. So you go over here and you put them into inactive status. So you click them inactive and you'll see that their name disappeared, the entire row. So you have another client and they say, well, I want to cancel my service. This client right here. You come over here, you click here and you hit cancel. And as you can see, their entire information will disappear into the database. So that's exactly how you determine or mark the client, whether active, pending, inactive, or cancel. If you want to look those clients back up again, all you have to do, if you want to look up the canceled ones, all you have to do is go over here to cancel and click cancel, and your canceled clients will appear. If you want to see all of them, just click here and it'll show all of your clients. Okay? And that completes the tutorial for the new user area. All right, so what did you think about the unlimited user section? Very easy, straight to the point, Very simple. And now we're going to talk about the next feature of the software, which is the dispute manager. Now, in the dispute manager, it is the main part of the software. Now, why is that, Mark? I'm going to tell you why. Because whenever you're disputing, if you want to dispute fast, you have to have strategy. You cannot just randomly send out letters for your clients. You got to have a strategy. Okay? And always remember that. Any software that you're thinking about purchasing, they have to have built-in strategy into the software. And in the dispute manager, we have built-in 20 dispute campaigns. Now, each campaign represents a trade line on a client's credit report. Now, let me give you an example. A charge-off is a campaign. A collection account is a campaign. A paid collection is a campaign. A judgment is a campaign. Now, if, for example, you pulled your client's credit report and you noticed that your client had, let's just say, 10 inaccurate collection accounts from, let's say, identity theft, you would want to focus on those collection accounts, right? So you would use the collection campaign, because the collection campaign is designed to deal with collectors and the credit bureau at the same time. And each campaign has 6 letters inside of the campaign. Each letter represents 30 to 35 days. So you send out letter 1, you wait 35 days, and you get results back from the collector or the credit bureau. And if you don't like the results that you're getting back, then you just send out letter 2. You don't have to think about which letter I should send out next, because the letters are already built on top of each other to produce results. Okay? This is the same strategy that I used when I had my credit repair company. All right? Remember, the letter campaigns have to have strategy. So it's very simple. You don't have to think what you need to put in, what you need to put in here, there, that sort of thing. You just click, click, click. Send out letter 1, you wait 35 days. You get updates. You don't like your updates, you send out letter 2. Just like that. All right? So let's take a quick look at the dispute manager demo video.
All right, welcome to another quick training video, and today we're going to talk about the dispute manager. Now, once you have entered your client's information in the new user area, you want to go over here where it says dispute. Let's click that. And this is going to take you to the overview of the dispute manager, pretty much. All right. And as you can see, this area is where you track your client's credit scores. I've already entered credit scores, as you can see right here. You can edit them, you can delete them. Then you want to go to next. Okay. And this is the area where you add inaccurate, derogatory information. You want to always make sure you read this area right here. Okay, because it gives you instructions on how to use the functions or features of this area. And as you can see, I've already added an account. All right, so all you have to do is put the creditor's name here, the account number, the type of account. All right, and you just check here if it's on all 3 credit bureaus, or if it's just on 1 or 2, you check here, and you just simply hit save. Then you come over here where it says account overview. In this area, it tracks all of the derogatory information that you're tracking. It lets you know which items are in dispute, which we have 1. It lets you know which credit bureau the items are on, okay, and which ones are pending, which ones are deleted, which is none right now, and again, which ones are in dispute. Again, these are your credit scores at the very bottom, and you can go back or you can go forward. You can also go directly by hitting the tabs. Okay, you can skip that way. All right, so let's go next. Here is the credit bureau area. This is where you dispute only with the credit bureaus. All right, so if your campaign requires you to dispute only with the credit bureaus, you will do it right here. Now, every time you enter a derogatory information in the add item section, it will automatically appear here along with the account number. These are your dispute reasons, and you have generic dispute reasons right here, or you have campaign dispute reasons, as you can see. You can pick any of these dispute reasons based on the campaign that you choose in the dispute strategy. And if you don't like any of those reasons, you can always customize your reason, and you can type out your reason right here. Okay? And if it's on all 3 credit bureaus, just check that there. If it's on 1 credit bureau or 2, just check it there. All right? Here is where we use manual letters. If you're uploading your own letter, you will select this section here, and we're going to talk about that in another video. And here are your main campaigns. So your letters are here. These are where your letters are. These are your dispute reasons. Okay? So if you are using a hybrid campaign, which allows you to combine multiple different trade lines into one letter, versus a standard campaign, like a authorized user campaign, which is only focusing on the creditor and the credit bureau, asking them to remove you as an authorized user. So let's just go ahead and go to hybrid. If you click that and you hit add your dispute, it's going to add the dispute right here. All right. Now remember that once you pick your letter and you add all of your derogatory information onto this letter, you cannot edit this letter. If you want to change this letter, then you're going to have to delete everything and pick a new letter. Okay? And from that point forward, you just add your dispute there. Hit the arrow, and it's going to take you to the print options right here. And from here, you can print based on the credit bureau you're disputing with. Now, say if your campaign requires you to dispute with the creditor also, this is the area. It's pretty much the same. And you have manual letters also. If you've uploaded manual letters, you pick your campaign, just like in the credit bureau section, and you hit add your dispute. Okay? And then let's go ahead and do that now real quick. Add your dispute. Go to next, and then you would print your letter from creditor. Same thing with collector. Pick your campaign, add your dispute, and print from collector. Now the respond area is basically used when the credit bureau sends you some sort of stall letter asking you for additional information. They said that your disputes were frivolous. They said that they're not going to investigate anymore. So when that happens, you want to come over to the respond section, read the area here on respond, then pick your letter based on what the credit bureau says. Okay, add your dispute, go next, and print from there. All right. Your results section is when you get updated credit reports back from the credit bureau, and it determines whether your accounts have been deleted or not, and this is where you update everything. So for example, if this account came back deleted, you would basically go over here and pick the account type, okay, check which credit bureau it was on and hit add, and then it will automatically be deleted from the overview section here. Tracking tracks all of the letters that went out, okay, and it also tracks the date, the days they're due back, the letter sent, the title of the letter, and letter tracking if you're using a certified mail, and when it was delivered. Same thing with notes. You can track all the communication between you and your client and the credit bureaus. All right, that completes the training for the dispute manager.
All right, so what did you think about the dispute campaigns? Yes, it's pretty good, huh? And it's pretty fast. Doesn't take a whole lot of time to dispute for your clients with the dispute manager. So the next demo video I'm going to show you really quick is how to utilize your own letters and how to upload and bring in your own letters that you wrote yourself or that you found on the internet or that you downloaded from another software. You can now integrate those letters into the client dispute manager, and the software will do everything for you. You can copy and paste those letters there, or you can upload them directly into the software. Let's take a look at the demo.
Okay, welcome back to another quick training video, and today we're going to talk about how to use the manual letter feature, the copy and paste version of adding manual letters. All right, so the first thing you want to do is when you want to add a manual letter to the letter vault or the dispute manager, you want to go over to letter vault first. So click that. Then right here at the very top, you can add your manual letter there, or you can click here to add your manual letter. Just click that. Okay, now when you first arrive at the manual letter section, as you can see here, you will have these variables. Okay, so it's very important that you keep these variables in your letter, because if you don't keep these variables in your letter, then you will not be able to track your letter in the dispute manager, and you won't be able to track it in tracking. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to add your manual letter by copy and pasting, and how to keep these variables in your letter. Okay, and in the next video I'm going to show you how to upload your letter by using this icon right here. But in this video we're going to show you copy and paste for manual letters. Alright? Okay, so as you can see here, what I want to do is add one of my manual letters. Okay, so I'm going to close out this. Alright, let me minimize that. Let me grab this manual letter here. I'm going to copy and paste. Copy. Okay. Go to add manual letter. Alright, so what we want to do here is, let's just put this down here and let's just paste it in, as you can see. Okay, that's my letter. And so all you want to do is just replace your heading. Okay, let's cut that. And then you want to put this here in the middle. Alright, this is going to be the creditor, the count number, and the reason. So you want to adjust it a little bit so it looks pretty good. Okay, and the reason why we do this is so you can track your letter, your manual letter, in the software. Alright, so let's go over here. Let's name it. So let's just name it letter 1. And let's save it in what category? Do you want it in the credit bureau? Is it a credit bureau letter, a creditor letter, a collector letter, a respond letter, or other? Let's just say credit bureau. And then we go over here and we hit save in Vault. Alright, and now it's going to save in the letter vault, which is here on the credit bureau, as you can see. So let's do it again. We're going to add manual letter. Okay. And let's paste. Let's go back and get it. Let's get the letter again. Okay, see? Okay, let's grab this. Just space it a little bit. Let's paste it. There. Okay, now let's save it. Let's go letter 2. And what category we want to add it in? We want to add it in as a creditor. And let's hit save to vault. Okay, and now it's saved here under creditor, and this one is on the credit bureau. It is under manual letter. So as you can see, if we come back to manual letter, it's there. Okay, and you can edit this also, and there's your letter. Okay, there's your manual letter right there. And once you update it, whatever, you just hit save. Alright, so now let's see what this manual letter looks like in the dispute manager. So let's go over to the dispute manager. Let's close out of here. Let's go here. Now let's just let's pick this dispute here. Alright, there's no credit score, so let's add an account, which we already have an account there. Alright, let's go to next. There's the overview section. Let's go to next. So now we're in the credit bureau area. So say we want to, for this account, we want to use that manual letter for the credit bureau that we just added, right? So we pick a dispute reason. We say it's on all 3 credit bureaus, and now we want the manual letter. All right, let's click that, and there we are. There's both of those manual letters under the credit bureau section, and we pick letter 1, and we hit add your dispute, and we click next, and let's hit print. And there's your letter. See that? Look at that. Your manual letter is already there, guys. You don't have to worry about it. All right, so let's click close out of that. Now, say for example, let's go back to overview section. Say for example, you want to dispute with the creditor and you want to use your manual letter that you uploaded for the creditor. So let's go to creditor. You got the same account information here, account number. Click manual letter right here. Here's your letter that you uploaded. Copy and paste it into the manual letter. Let's go ahead and type in your dispute reason. And let's hit add your dispute. Let's go to next. Let's go to creditor. And there's your manual letter. Very powerful. Look how fast that is, guys. All right, and this is the copy and paste feature of the manual letter. In the next video, I'm going to show you the upload feature where you can upload your manual letter right from your hard drive right into the software. All right, and let me show you your tracking. Okay, let's close out of here. Let's go to tracking, and as you can see, it's going to track your letter too. So these are your letters that is tracking for the manual letter. Okay, so it's very important that you understand that. All right, so that concludes this training for the manual letter copy and paste feature.
All right, you see how simple it is to upload your own letters into the software, and the software just automatically tracks it for you? Now that's what I'm talking about. Now, the last feature, main feature of the software is the bulk printing. Now, you know it would be very tedious to print out each client's letter one at a time, right? What if you had like 1,000 clients and you would have to print out each letter one at a time? It'll take you forever. So with the bulk printing feature, all you have to do is once you finish disputing, like say for example, 100 clients, you would add each one of their letters into the queue. And then once you're finished adding all the letters into the queue, all you have to do is hit one button, and that's the print all button. And once you print, you can take a break, go get some coffee, and come back, and all of your clients' letters will be printed for you using the bulk printing feature. All right, so let's take a quick look at this demo. Okay, and welcome to another quick training video, and today we're going to talk about the bulk print feature. And basically what the bulk print feature allows you to do, it allows you to print out all of your clients' dispute letters one at a time, saving you a huge amount of time. Now there's two ways you can access the bulk print feature. The first way is from the home page, which is here. You just click right here and you're at bulk feature. Now the good part about this here is that, say for example, you just prepare disputes for 25 of your clients, okay, and you're not ready to print out the disputes. They're going to go into the bulk print queue, and those disputes will be waiting for you if you open this up and then you closed it like this, or if you opened it up and you minimized it like this. Okay, all right, so let's close out of this real quick. Let's go. So this is the first way you can see your bulk print letters. The other way is in the dispute manager here. Let's click dispute. So what we're going to do is we're going to add disputes for 4 different clients. So let's go dispute here. Let's go straight to the credit bureau. We're going to add the first 3 disputes, all 3 credit bureaus right here. And I'm going to do this fairly fast here. So let's close out of there. Next client. Okay. We're going to add the dispute there. Let's close out of here. The third client. Okay, let's pick a dispute reason. We'll add the dispute. All right. Now, fourth client. Okay, so we should have 12 dispute letters in the queue waiting for dispute. So right here in print options is where you can access the bulk print area also. So let's go ahead and click that. And as you can see, all 12 of the letters are right here in the current area. These letters are pending and they are ready to be printed. And all you have to do is hit print, and it will print out all 12 of these letters at one time for your client. Once you hit print, it's going to go to the archive section right here. These letters will always be available for you forever as long as you're using the software. You can also search by your client's name to find a particular letter. Okay, so let's go back to current. Also, you can edit these letters, and all you have to do is go to edit right here. Okay, you can modify the letter right here, and once you finish modifying, just click save right here, or you can print. All right, and your updates will be saved. Let's close out of that. And then from here, you can also delete the letters, any letter you want. You can select all, you can delete all the letters, and the same features are available here in the archive. So once you print out the letters, those same features will be available right here in the archive. All right, we're back, and I hope you enjoyed that bulk printing feature and all of the main features for the software. Again, like I said, the Client Dispute Manager software was designed for startup credit repair companies. You don't need 1,000 features when you're first starting your business. Why? Because you don't have a whole lot of clients. So why would you spend a lot of money, on expensive software when you don't have a lot of clients? Okay? With the Client Dispute Manager, it's a one-time fee, okay? No recurring fees, no yearly fees, and no monthly fees. And the great thing about it is that you control your data because it's installed on your own personal PC, okay? It's Mark Claiborne, the creator and founder of Client Dispute Manager. For more information and for a free startup credit repair business course, and to test drive this software, the full demo of this software, go to startupcreditrepairbusiness.com, startupcreditrepairbusiness.com, or you can just simply click the link below. Take care.